Janet wants to know what I'm talking about when I say natural anti-inflammatories. Well, the most natural is exercise. The second one is nutrition, the Mediterranean diet. But I'm talking about things like turmeric, tart cherry extract, ginger, palmitoyl ethanolamide, cannabidiols, okay, CBD. All of these substances reduce activity of that NF-kappa beta pathway and diminish the production of relatively damaging cytokines like IL-1, IL-6, tumor necrosis factor alpha. All of it gets tamped down with the appropriate, what we call flavonoids or phenolic compounds. So this is why you want to eat a colorful plate. You want orange vegetables and fruits. You want purple. You want red. You want blue. The colors are the plant's defense system, the flavonoids. And when we eat those, they also become our defense system. And so most of the colorful berries like tart cherry, those are going to be your best sources of things like anthocyanins and different terpenes and whatnot that reduce inflammation. That's what I'm talking about natural. The synthetic ones like ibuprofen or the COX-2 inhibitors, they block a single enzyme that stops that omega-6 arachidonic acid cascade. That's why when you take an ibuprofen, you generally feel relief immediately because it's blocking an enzyme. So when you block that enzyme, there's no conversion, so you don't have the prostaglandins. The natural things work differently. You're never going to get that single enzyme block of like, oh, I feel great just from taking one turmeric. It takes time to get the system tuned up right where it's you're basically just changing the balance. You're reducing overall activity of the NF-kappa beta. You're reducing production of the inflammatory arachidonic acid cascade, and you're increasing production of the pro-resolve and pro-healing cascade. Now, at this point, for me, like if I have a muscle pain or something, if I just put a topical natural pain cream, it goes away because my system's primed now for all of this. And I can take a tart cherry and like, let's say, get rid of neck pain from operating for 8 hours. But I wasn't like that before. I had to like get all of the badness out of my system and get all the goodness in with a better diet, supplementing with omega-3. And now I take every supplement that I take, just so you know. And here's some more alpha lipoic acid, another great natural antioxidant. This one's good because it can go through lipid membranes. So a lot of oxidative stress happens in the lipid membrane. It's called lipid peroxidation. Alpha lipoic acid can get into that fatty membrane and reduce it. And it also can get into the water-filled cytosol around the membrane and reduce oxidative stress on both sides. So this is great, especially for things like nerve-based pain, because the nerves are surrounded by myelin, which is essentially sort of a fat kind of structure. And then tart cherry is just awesome for a number of reasons.